What's up guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome today to Darth Matu's Holocron, and we are finally doing another one of Darth Matu's fight breakdowns. That's right! We're here to look at some people use lightsabers, and we're gonna be nerds and use the actual in-universe Star Wars martial arts to examine the fight, frame by frame. I hope you guys are ready for it. I've been waiting for this one for quite some time. Now we are basically going to be looking at the fight between Kao Cen Darach, Battlemaster of the Jedi Order, his Padawan, still a rookie, SWTOR Shan, versus Darth Vindikin and his still rookie apprentice, Darth Malgus. Now we're gonna get into it, guys. This is a good fight. This is one of the best ones, honestly, if you ask me. I hope you're ready for it. Oh boy, here we go. Alright. Vindikin and Malgus right there. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're already gonna go back and take a look at this. Now, watch them come in. You can see SWTOR, she has her saber staff held out in front of her, so the blade's out to defend herself. And both Kao Cen Darach and Malgus and his master Vindikin launch right here into Ataru accelerations. Now, SWTOR doesn't do that for whatever reason, but Darach and Malgus go heavy on Form 4 here, and they are leaping through the air in order to build momentum for the oncoming strike. Now, Vindikin does it as well, but he doesn't do it to the same extent, and I think that this shows that he is a better warrior than SWTOR is right now, but he's not quite on the same level as Darach and Malgus. Alright, yeah, see right there, you can see the strikes that came in, they put their full weight behind it. That was so awesome. Oh man. Oh, so much to unpack. Alright, we're winding it back again. This was great, alright? This was really great to watch. Now, right off the bat, you're going to watch both Malgus and Darach go into Shicho accelerations. They've got both hands on the weapons, legs shoulder-width apart, and they are striking from the waist. And you can see that Vindikin and SWTOR are both on the defensive from it. And then we have another Ataru acceleration by both Vindikin and Darach. Beautiful. Now, this is important. I want you guys to watch both Vindikin and SWTOR in the background. Now, both of them are using double blades, and they are both going to be using similar techniques. Now, you can even see it, and you can see the difference in quality between SWTOR's strikes and Vindikin's strikes. Vindikin is much more powerful, he is a much more experienced warrior at this point, and SWTOR is still a newbie. So while she's been trained, she hasn't necessarily had the chance to apply these skills in combat yet, and it very much shows, as you will see in just a second. See, now watch it. You can see she does a flurry of acceleration there, and then a jump and a thrust at the same time that Vindikin does one. Now she goes into Ataru in the back, and watch, this thrust right here, Vindikin, if you go back, just did this same thrust at Darach, and Darach blocked it. Now, you can see a serious weak point of this move right here. If you are not good at this, if you can't strike out and get back quickly, it will very much toss you off balance. All your opponent has to do is dodge, and then they've got you. And that is exactly what you see here with Malgus. If you rewind a little bit and you watch that strike against Darach from Vindikin, you can see that Vindikin comes back. He pulls his weapon back very quickly. So while he does contact Darach's blade, he doesn't allow it to tie him up, and he pulls right back into a defensive posture as quickly as he can. SWTOR, she overextends herself, and she gets caught off guard, and it almost kills her. See, look at that. Knocks it away, and he's got full control of her weapon right now because he's got her by the wrist. So she is about to die. Now, this is an interesting moment right here. If you guys have watched other videos of mine, then you know that I have talked about how Malgus is a heavy Makashi user, how most people put him into Gem So, and how I think that that is most likely a bit of a misnomer. That while he does use Gem So, he's very heavily Makashi based, and that I think he grew into that as his experience as a warrior increased. Now this is Malgus at the beginning. In the other videos that I've done, we've seen that Malgus likes to go for the Shiak. He likes to stab enemies in this position. And I have asked the question before, why doesn't he just cut? It's a much easier motion. Now Makashi specifically teaches you to go for the stab, to go for that Shiak, and Gemso doesn't. This tells me that Malgus, because he was naturally strong, defaulted to Gemso while he was younger, and then honed those skills with Makashi as he became more experienced. Because right here, he's going for a Gemso kill where he wouldn't have otherwise. That's right, force blocking that missile.
Go, Satil. You must walk a different path.
Oh, alright, I love it. Okay, so this is really badass, and I've been waiting to get to this point. A lot of you guys, as Star Wars fans, will know that people like Revan and Darth Sidious are famous for being masters of all 7 lightsaber forms. Now, they're so accomplished as martial artists and so aware of these forms that they can switch between them on the fly. They can combine them in unique ways. And this is actually oftentimes mistaken for Naiman, which is considered to be Form 6. In my Naiman video, which you can check out, I'll link it below, I explain that this is called Second Naiman. It isn't so much a set lightsaber form as he is making up things on the fly. He's combining all 7 forms at once, and it is just brilliant to behold. It takes consummate skill, discipline, and control, and all 3 of those are about to be on high display. Oh, okay, so this is called Trakata. Now, he is about to perform a very advanced technique. He's going to turn the lightsaber off, and he's going to do it in combat. And you'll see why he does it in a little bit. But for now, it's important to understand that a true warrior always knows where their weapon is, where the end that is going to kill is. And Trakata is the highest manifestation of that. Darach is going to exhibit an extremely high level of situational awareness. He is going to be keeping not only his own lightsaber, but his enemy's lightsabers positions in his mind at all times. If he wasn't doing that, then he would not be able to efficiently use Trakata, and you'll see that in a second. Awesome. So he was using a whole lot of Jarkai there. Yeah, see? Oh, this is amazing. Oh man, this is amazing. So we gotta go back, because this is so incredible. So he has 2 lightsabers, right? He is using Makashi right here. Look. Now Makashi is described as moving like a dancer, spinning in circles and moving along a straight line. He's moving on a straight line back and forward. He is spinning. He keeps both of his lightsabers extended at all times to either side of him. And he's doing that to try and keep them at a distance. When they start to get too close, he does that force push and he pushes them back. Oh, and there's that Trakata kill, baby. We're going back. We gotta see all this again. I'm sorry, but we do. It's too beautiful. So he has such high level of awareness of where his blade is right now that he's going to understand that Vindican won't be able to block if he turns his second lightsaber blade on. He got Vindican so focused on him and so angry that the Dark Lord forgot that he had to pay attention to his enemy's weapon. And bang, there it is. Now, he forgot that he was fighting somebody that had a double-bladed lightsaber, and if you go back and watch that in slow motion again, you can actually see the point where he turns it on again. And Vindican has no idea that it's coming. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Top tier martial arts right there. Here comes Malgus, baby. Oh boy. All right, now look at this. So this highlights again that I think that at this current stage, Malgus is more heavily into Gemso than he ever would be. Form 5, the strength form. Because you can see that in his left hand as he's coming down, he has his lightsaber held backwards. Now that is a variation on Form 5 that is known as Shien, and it's basically holding your lightsaber backwards, like Ahsoka Tano or Galen Merrick would do. And he's going to do this to try and push his enemy's defense off guard. He's going to not necessarily strike with that so much as he is going to use it to push his enemy around, almost like it's a shield. See, you can see it. Oh, that was beautiful. Good lord, that was beautiful. A lot of Gemso there, a lot of heavy, wide strikes, and that is how Malgus wins this fight, is through Gemso. But he mixes in some elements here. Now see, look, you can see, he comes in with the Shien. He uses it. He's not striking. He's knocking Darach's lightsabers out of the way. He is physically using that backwards lightsaber to push his lightsabers out of the way. That's what it's there for. Right here, Makashi. Now that right there, oh, that is a Shiak. So much like Darach was doing earlier, he is using 2 lightsabers, but he is going to utilize a Makashi technique here. That's beautiful thrust. It's almost delicate. He sees an opening, and that's what Makashi is good for. It's accurate, it's delicate, it's super disciplined, and it lets you spot those openings in your enemy's defense and slip in to stab them. And that is exactly what he does right here. Now, I would argue that this right here, this is why Darach loses. Oftentimes, fights like this hinge on a single moment, and his guard is completely knocked off after this. For him to come back from this, it would take time, you know? Like, he's got to basically play catch-up now. And that gives Malgus' natural strength through Gemso the opportunity he needs to just completely overpower him. Yeah, see, look, Shien, he's pushing him back. And then here comes the Gemso. He's going to switch. So he knows now Darach is off guard. He did what he needed to do. He broke through his enemy's defense, and now he is one step back from Malgus. So he's going to switch off of Shien to a full Gemso style. And you're going to see it when he's swinging. He uses both lightsabers together. He almost holds them as if they're a single club. And then he just hammers him with it. Darach tries to get his guard back up so that he can get back on the defensive. But Malgus is just so strong and so fast that there's nothing he can do. And that's basically all she wrote. Yeah, see, here it comes. Bang, Gemso, wide, heavy, powerful swings. He gets both lightsabers in there because he is just giving it everything right now. Just bang, complete, look, he knocked his weapon completely out of his hand there. He disarmed him through sheer strength. Man. Oh, what a beautiful fight. I really wish I could get more detailed with you guys, that we could go a little bit more in depth, but goodness gracious me, there's so much to these things, and this video is already pushing 20 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it helps you to learn how to spot these forms a little bit better when you're watching these types of things. And until the next time, guys, stay safe, and may the Force break your chains.